Hello and welcome to the last video of my LCK 2024 preview series. We're going to cover T1, the defending world champions. Last 3 years, T1 have been up and down, I guess. Well, by their fan standards, I guess up and down. Really, they've been successful. 22-14 in 2021, 33-3 domestically in 2022. I consider T1 to be the best team of 2022. And then in 2023, they go 26-10, 9-9 in summer, just like DRX the year before, and then went on a run at Worlds and won the tournament. So, were they the best team of 2023 outright? No. I'd give that title to JDG, just like I gave it to T1 the year before. But T1 did win Worlds. They did win on the Worlds patch. Average age of the roster going into the year is 20. Let's see, we got 9 here. So what? 22.2 years old. No moves have been made at the top level, Tier 1. They have made some moves at Tier 2, and we'll discuss them a bit. But why change something that isn't broken? So Zeus, 19 years old, will be 20 at the end of the month after the split begins. In 152 games last year, that is how many games T1 played. It's crazy. 3.2 KDA, 8.4 CS per minute, 56.5 KP, one of the best top laners in the world. 21.4 gold share, 517 damage per minute, 23.5 damage share. Heavy carry-oriented jungler. He can do some facilitation, some weak side, but this team is best when he is on a carry, and you put mid lane Faker on a facilitator. On average, up 270 gold, 7 CS, 230 XP, 48 solo kills, and 23 champions played. Gnar, Aatrox, K'Sante, his 3 most played, account for 36% of his games. Dal, 19 years old in Challengers. He is not going to be playing for T1 anytime soon at the top level. 103 games, 2.5 KDA, 7.8 CS per minute, 56 KP, 21 gold share. Seems more of a facilitator, not necessarily a hard carry. 447 DPM, 22% of damage, 20 gold up, 90 XP down, 32 solo kills, 16 champions played. Keep in mind, I do not watch Academy at all. So that's just me rattling off stats and giving you my take. Had somebody in the bro video criticize that, I guess. I don't know. That's just what these videos are. Quaka, 16 years old. T1 have consistently brought in very young players to play in Academy. 68 games, 2.5 KDA, 7.5 CS per minute, 51 KP. 20.4 gold share, 491 DPM. That was 13% of damage. Then we have Owner in the jungle. Owner probably in that 5 to 10 range of best junglers in the world. I know some people didn't like, if I recall, I didn't have him in my top 5, and some people took issue to that. Or I had him 5 or something. People had problems with that video anyways. 21 years old, 152 games played, 3.9 KDA, 5.5 CS per minute, 75.7 KP. He is more so a facilitator than a carry. He can do both, but he is best served in making things happen, getting Zeus ahead, going bot lane. Faker really micromanages him, in my opinion. When Faker was out for 18 games last year, T1 were a disaster. Faker is the MVP of LOL Esports, especially last year, given this team literally wins Worlds after he comes back. 18.7 gold share, 331 DPM, 15% of damage. On average against LCK top junglers, meh, right? 100 gold up, down 35 XP, 19 solo kills, 20 champions played. Sejuani Maokai Vi, 43%, pretty standard there. Guan, 20 years old, played with HLE in Challengers last year, 91 games. Facilitator, 3.8 KDA, 5.2 CS per minute, 73.3 KP, 18.1 gold share, 282 DPM, which is only 13% of his team's damage. Like I said, giving up farm to make things happen. On average, behind 40 gold, 60 XP. 6 solo kills, 13 champions played. The team has 3 academy junglers right now. So first they have Soft, who is only 15 years old. Last year in Academy, he played 44 games, had a 2-1 KDA, 4.8 CS per minute, 71 3 KP. I mean, I'm not going to really criticize this player. He is really young. The fact that he even played 44 games is impressive in and of itself. 18.7 gold share, 290 DPM, 10 champions played. Deny, 18 years old. He played with D plus Kia for some of last year and then joined T1. In 60 games, had a 3.4 KDA, 5.3 CS per minute, 66 KP, so a little more selfish than Soft. 18.8 gold share, 399 DPM, 17 champions played, which is a lot in 60 games, but keep in mind this is between 2 teams. And lastly, there's Griffin. Griffin did not play at all last year at all in any region when it comes to organized play on Leaguepedia. Streaming and learning from LS over in Korea, got an opportunity on T1. He's an American player, North American player that is on the number 1 team in the world, which is pretty crazy to even think about. And that's just scratching the surface of what T1 have done this offseason. Faker, 27 years old, the GOAT, MVP, like I said. He is playing all 5 roles at the same time. He is the puppet master. 134 games, 3.5 KDA, 8.3 CS per minute, 62.6 KP. Gives up farm to just micromanage the hell out of everybody. Create pressure, try and get vision. He's doing it all. That's why the KP isn't high. This team's also super talented. So you're going to see Zeus get solo kills. The bot lane try and get aggressive, and Faker is not there. 21% of the team's gold, 565 DPM, which is 25.2% of damage. On average, against LCK mids, Worlds mids, and things like that, he's middle of the road, up 15 gold, down 25 XP. 28 solo kills, 24 champions played. Azir, Ari, Annie, his 3 most played. Those account for 43% of his games. We have Poby, 17 years old. Played 18 of the 34 games stats-wise on here in the LCK. Much too early. Faker, dealing with a wrist issue. Keep in mind, too, when we look at these stats, we don't know how long Faker was hurt prior to taking time off. And even afterwards, there were rumors that when they were scrimming at Worlds, he did have to stop scrims early sometimes. At least those were rumors. I don't, like I said, it is what it is. So Poby was thrust into a situation he probably shouldn't have been in. In 34 games, 1.7 KDA, 8.8 CS per minute, 61 1 KP, so dying a lot before the fight even begins. 21.6 gold share, 475 DPM, which is just under 24% of damage. On average, behind over 200 gold, 5 CS, 150 XP. 3 solo kills, 8 champions played. Hiru, 17 years old, played with D plus Kia and T1 last year in Academy. 76 games, 3.3 KDA, 7.7 CS per minute, 67.5 KP. I don't think he's going to be pushing Poby anytime soon, as long as Poby doesn't int his face off in challengers. 21.1 gold share. 675 DPM is very nice, but like we've seen with this series, LCK Academy is just a fiesta. 17 champions played. 80 carry, Gumayushi, 21 years old. One of the best in the world. Probably the best weak side 80 carry. Very, very talented. Carria alongside him. I mean, I can't sing his praise enough, but Guma, cracked out of his mind. 152 games, 4.7 KDA, 10.2 CS per minute, 68.7 KP. Obviously, excellent numbers. 25% of the team's gold, 607 DPM, which is 27.3% of damage. On average, I had 275 gold, 8 CS, 45 XP, 10 solo kills, 20 champions played. Zaya, Aphelios, Varus, 42%. All these players play a ton of champions. That gives Coma a ton of different options when it comes to draft. Like, this team can play any which way you want. If the time calls for it. Not to say that there isn't better ones. Like we said, Zeus on carry, Faker on facilitator is probably best. But at the same time, they can switch that. Smash, 17 years old. Good year. I thought he'd do better because his 2022 was very, very good. But 101 games, 4.2 KDA, 10.2 CS per minute, 72.4 KP. 25.5% of the team's gold, 583 DPM, which is only 27% of damage. Like I said, I would have liked a little more damage out of the young 80 carry. Up 70 gold, 1 CS, down 35 XP, 4 solo kills, 18 champions played. Cypher is the Academy ADC, 18 years old. Won't get promoted, in my opinion, anytime soon based on the stats. 42 games, 3.8 KDA, only 8.9 CS per minute, 63.5 KP. The Academy team, I believe, went 9-35 in 44 games to give you an idea of how much they struggled. Challengers team didn't do much better either. 23.5 gold share, 682 DPM, 10 champions played. Carria, 21 years old. I can't sing Carria's praises enough. If you follow the channel, I believe Carria is the best player in the world. He can play literally any role on the Rift. He can play Lee Sin and play jungle. He can play Camille and play top. He can play Heimer, Syndra, or whatever in mid and make that work. He can play all the ADCs, and he can play all the supports. Carria is something that, honestly, I don't think no other player can match what he can do. Some people can say, oh, but missing's Rakan, or this player's this. And it's like, okay. Now, can he play Lee Sin? Oh, no. Well, Lee Sin's not relevant. Oh, well, can he play like Lee Sin, Sej, Camille? His Carria's Senna's very good. His Ashe is very good. Caitlyn, Varus. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? And he can still, his Thresh is good. His Nautilus is good. His TK is great. It's just, he's great. So 152 games played, 4.6 KDA, 75 KP, 3 out of every 4 kills. 202 damage per minute, 3.13 vision score per minute, placed just under 9 wards every 5 minutes. Control ward every other minute, cleared 1 ward every 3 minutes, so the vision needs to be a little bit better, but then again, they won worlds, so what's there to say? 29 champions played, and then the standard supportive supports, Rakan, Lulu, Nami, under 1/3 of his games. They are his most played. The backup to Carria is Reckless. Probably my favorite player in the world. I've been a Reckless fan for many years. When he left Fnatic, that was I don't want to say upsetting because it wasn't emotional, but at the same time, it was like, damn, man, this guy is Fnatic. Damn it, So, to see him role swap to support and now play, at least have an opportunity to maybe play for T1 Challenger, that's really cool. I know that I remember him saying in the past that he wanted to be the first Western player to play in an Eastern region, that he always wanted to play in the LPL, but I guess LCK will suffice. So that's fun. They've brought in Cloud from the Academy roster to play as well. So age unknown, 38 games, 3.3 KDA, 71.1 KP, 264 DPM for a support is a lot. 15 champions played. We have Kane, 18 years old, played 2 games in Academy, 1.4 KDA, 69 KP, 201 damage per minute, played the same champion both games. So that's whatever. And then Coma. So Tom was coach after they got rid of Bangy. And, well, Tom didn't want to be coach anymore, pretty much head coach, and went back to being an assistant or whatever his role is after Worlds and winning Worlds. So Coma takes the job again. 3-time world champion, multi-MSI champion, multi-MSI runner-up, multi-world runner-up, I believe. Best coach ever, easily. In best of 3s in the LCK and LPL, for the most part. I think in the early part of his coaching career, it might have been best of 1s, but for the most part, this is best of 3s. 158 and 83 in the regular season. 38 and 17 in individual games in the playoffs or regional finals, and then at international events, individual game record 112 and 36. This is a scary, scary team coming off of winning Worlds with Coma leading the way. So We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube supporter. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.